What is up? This is Clyde, and I have pressing issues, and I come to you from my dry cleaners where I talk about comics and other stuff that interests me. And today, I have to ask, what have I done? I traded away 3 slabs for 5 raw books. So we'll see how the trade went. I think I got a pretty good deal. My friend was pretty happy. We'll see what I have. I also have a couple books I picked up from the local comic shop. And let's see. I'll get into the books. Let me first go over what I traded away. I gave away a triple signed King in Black #1, which was Scotty Young variant, which was signed by Scotty Young, Ryan Stegman, and Donnie Cates. Uh, at the time, it was like a two to $300 book. It's definitely dropped in value now. It's like probably in the 150 range. But and then I also traded away a Avengers 11, which is the first appearance of Spider-Bot, which was created by Romated or Mortis or Kang. I don't know which name he was going by at the time, but that was what he traded. He created a spider clone, but it was actually a robot. So that was a 3.5. The Scotty Young book was a 9.8. And then the last book I traded away was a Avengers 10, but it was incomplete. It was a 4.0 incomplete, was missing the pinup. Didn't affect the story, but it did give it that green label. So those are the 3 books I gave away, and in exchange I got 5 books. Basically, what the story is a friend of mine, good friend of mine, helped me introduce me into comics. He's a big comic collector. His older brother has some comics, but it's not into it as much. So he basically likes books, but he likes the display properties of it. So he likes the slabs, but he didn't want to deal with sending the books out to be graded and taking the time to do so. So he traded me basically those books and for 5 books that I'll probably send them in to get graded, and I think they're fantastic books. I did get back. I traded that 11 for a graded one, so it's a similar grade. So hopefully I can get back the same grade or maybe slightly better, and no loss there except for the 8 to 10 to 12 months of grading time and whatever $40 it costs between shipping and slabbing and so forth. So let me go over what I got back. Let's start here. This is the Avengers 11. This is what the book I traded away. Again, this is not really Spider-Man. It's kind of weird because I guess the colorist didn't do a very good job there. If you notice, the face on Spider-Man is blue. But I think this is pretty similar to the book that I traded him. So I already know what a 3.5 looks like, and this looks like similar, maybe a slight bump of 4 to 4.5, but so it's kind of no loss there. And then the difference, he gave me this Captain America, or Tales of Suspense, Captain America and Iron Man, number 98. So this is before Captain America got his own title, but this is an early appearance of Black Panther. So I think I did pretty well there. So I'm a big fan of Black Panther, so I'm very happy to have that cover. And then so for the other 2 books, he basically was like 2 trades. The second trade was for the other Avengers 10 and the King in Black. He traded me Fantastic Four 72, which is an early cover appearance of Silver Surfer. To me, it's a much better cover than the 50. Very similar pose, but the cover I think is better. It doesn't have that weird box which has Johnny Storm going to college, and that doo-doo brown cover. It does have a stain here on the board. I don't know if that's going to come out or lighten up at all, but it's still a great book. I'm very happy to have it. This is also of X-Men, was it 49? This is the first appearance of Lorna Dane, who becomes Polaris. So I don't know if she's Polaris at this point, but this is another fantastic book to have. Very happy about that. And then the last book is one I was most excited about. This is Marvel Superheroes number 20. It's Doctor Doom. It's a first Doctor Doom solo book. So again, these are 5 great Silver Age books that I'm very happy to have, and I think I made a great trade. I think Troy's happy because he doesn't have to deal with this. He likes the display properties of it, but I think I got some good, some beautiful books here. So now going on to the more modern stuff, the current things, is I picked up some stuff that was in my pull box. It was the last of the Bad Idea books. This is Monster Kill Squad #3. I hadn't picked up in a couple weeks, so. And then and then it's Pirate Queen #5. Is it #4? #4. And then Monster Kill Squad #4. So that basically closes the story on the Bad Idea, which I'm sure some people are happy to hear, because Bad Idea's pulled a couple stunts that people love and some don't like so much. So I'm kind of ambivalent. It was kind of easy for me. My local comic shop was a Bad Idea store, so I didn't really go out of my way to find the store. I wasn't waiting overnight for the first person pin. I was able to be lucky and get several of them. So I'm very happy with it. You know, I don't know if all the shenanigans I approve of, but it didn't really cost me much. So I think they were high quality books, great art, stories were pretty good, and just high quality books. So, and then on to some other modern stuff. This is a Avengers 53, and I think this is the first new costume for the Black Panther. So, I'm sorry, Spider-Man. I'm a little confused on this. My friend Rob from Cool Stuff Collectibles told me about it to pick it up. So I really don't know anything about it, but he said this is a pretty hot cover, so I picked up a copy. So I'll have to read it and figure out. That is obviously Miles, so I appreciate anything Miles Morales related. And then picked up Saga 55, which is basically the restart of the Saga story, which had been off for quite a while, like 12 years or so. So I'm curious as to where it goes. Saga is a fantastic story. I picked up a compendium, which was a very thick story. It had the whole thing in there. And then picked up Primordial #2. I know it's past that, but I had picked up the first issue, and I haven't picked up the other one since then. But Primordial was a good story, so I want to see where that goes. And then the last one I picked up is Stray Dogs Dog Days #2. Stray Dogs is fantastic. The first story was really cool. I like Trish Forstner's story artwork. It's a very Don Bluth, Disney-esque style art with a kind of a darker storyline. I haven't read Dog Days yet, so I'm gonna have to read both of these, and I'll have to. I really appreciate the art and the storyline of the first series, so we'll see where it goes from there. So please let me know how you think I did. Give me some feedback. You know, mix it up in the comment box. If you have a moment, if you like my content, please like and subscribe. I will periodically be posting videos. I'm still trying to decide what to send into CGC. I did show some books before that I thought I was going to send. I think I'm going to modify that a little bit. I'm trying to work out a balancing act between keeping things for the PC and getting stuff graded I can sell to kind of help fund the hobby. So I do have a lot of books, and some of it I don't need to have. You know, maybe I need to whittle down and focus on specific books, but I'm not really sure what's. It's kind of a collector's conundrum where you just can't quite decide what to keep and what to get rid of. And I don't really buy a lot of speculation books, but you know, there's definitely some things that once I get it graded, you know, you committed that time and that effort, that money, it's hard to let it go. So, but thank you for your time. Let me show off. I think I've shown this shirt before, but I'm not 100% sure. This is my Hey Auntie. This is Killmonger from Black Panther. It's an awesome scene from the movie. And one of my favorite shirts. I saw it on I forget, Facebook or something 4 or 5 years ago, and picked it up, and you know, it's in a regular rotation. So, well, thank you guys. I hope everybody has a great day. TTFN.